Domino's isn't just selling pizza. They're selling an experience that starts with your nose. And what's wild is that this whole smell strategy began decades ago, almost by accident. Back in the 1960s, Domino's was struggling to stand out. Their pizza wasn't fancy, and the founder, Tom Monahan, cared more about delivery speed than gourmet flavor. But something started happening. Every time a pizza came out of the oven, the smell filled the street. People walking by began stopping in, not because of ads or discounts, but because that scent was irresistible. It didn't take long before Domino's realized their biggest marketing tool wasn't their logo or slogan. It was that powerful aroma. So what exactly makes it smell that good? It's not what most people think. When pizza bakes, the heat triggers something called the Maillard reaction. It's what happens when the dough, cheese, and sauce hit high temperatures and start to brown. The sugars mix with amino acids and create hundreds of new aroma compounds. These compounds rise up as steam. That's the smell that hits you before you even open the box. But Domino's took it a step further. They found ways to amplify those smells. Their dough recipe is made to bake fast and hot, which increases that toasty, slightly sweet scent. Their cheese blend has additives that melt evenly and release more of that rich, milky aroma. Even the sauce has herbs and spices that release oils as they heat. Oils that cling to the air longer, making the smell last. That's why when you walk into Domino's, the smell seems to wrap around you. It's not random, it's engineered. But here's the interesting part. Your brain plays a huge part in this too. When that smell hits your nose, it travels straight to your brain's limbic system, which controls memory and emotion. That's why the smell of pizza can remind you of movie nights, family gatherings, or late-night cravings from years ago. It builds a connection before you even taste it. Domino's learned that once that scent triggers a craving, your body responds. Your mouth waters, your stomach starts preparing for food, and your brain releases dopamine. So when you finally bite into that slice, it's not just about taste. You've already been primed to enjoy it. But the secret doesn't stop in the kitchen. Domino's actually studied how to push that smell even further. In some locations, Domino's built ventilation systems that push the oven air out toward the street. So instead of trapping the smell inside, they release it into the neighborhood. This means people walking by literally smell the pizza before they even see the store. It's one of the oldest marketing tricks in the food business, and Domino's mastered it. They don't need flashy billboards when the air around the restaurant does the advertising. It's simple psychology. When you smell food, your brain believes it's nearby, fresh and ready. And that makes you far more likely to buy it. But here's the part most people don't think about. That smell might not be as innocent as it seems. Those delicious aromas that make Domino's so tempting, they also trigger overeating. The smell alone can raise your appetite hormones like ghrelin, making you feel hungrier than you actually are. That's why even when you plan to eat one slice, you end up finishing the box. Some food scientists believe that strong engineered food smells can desensitize your body's natural hunger signals over time, meaning your nose starts controlling your stomach instead of the other way around. And here's the tricky part. Those same chemicals that create the perfect pizza smell are also used in processed foods to mimic freshness and warmth. It's why reheated pizza never smells quite as good. The chemical reactions only happen once, during that first bake. So the next time you walk past a Domino's and that smell hits you, have it in mind, it's not just your favorite pizza calling you. It's years of science, psychology, and food chemistry designed to pull you in. The aroma you love is part of a well-crafted system that turns air into advertising, nostalgia into hunger, and hunger into profit. Domino's figured out how to turn smell into sales, and that's something most people never notice.